Last year, summertime, yeah, around the month of June, I have decided to do a reading vlog dedicated for graphic novels and mangas because I thought I could really use some time off away from words, from text, chunks and chunks of text, and have some fun time with art. And I thought, why not do the same thing this year? Because I could really use a bit of a break, low key, having read a lot of historical fiction, literary fiction the past month. Yeah, it's time to have fun. If you have watched my most recent book haul, you probably already have a guess or an idea what the books are going to be for this reading vlog because I bought them specifically for this purpose. Yes, of course. Liryo by Paulo Magtira. I'm so excited for this one. Libing-Isa by Pao. I tried to look it up and I think that's how you say the creator's name. I hope I'm not wrong. I'm so sorry if I am, but yeah. Libing-Isa by Pao. The Altered History of Willow Sparks by Tara O'Connor. But I thought, why don't we begin again by the biggest one in the pile? This is Comic Book Tattoo by several artists and writers. This is a short story collection graphic novel, so I'm so intrigued. I'm so intrigued. This is the first time I think that I'm gonna be reading a short story collection graphic novel. I'm honestly so worried because this is so massive, so heavy that I don't know how am I gonna read this one. Am I reading or am I going to the gym? I looked it up and this is nearly 500 pages long, so I'm not really sure how long this is going to take me before I finish this one. So I have decided that maybe I can take pauses or breaks in between since this is a short story collection graphic novel, so maybe I can pause every now and then proceed in reading the other graphic novels in between, and then I'll just tell you my thoughts on the wrap up towards the end once I finish this book. That works, right? My channel, my rules. Listen, listen, okay? I was not prepared for this book to be. I was not prepared for this book to be so hard hitting. I mean, I know it's gonna have some social commentary, but the lines and the art is making me so emotional. It's been a while since I'm. Was I expecting this from a graphic novel? Liryo? I can finish this within today. I just started it today. I will finish it today. so heartbreaking. Oh my goodness. I'll talk to you later. I have one story or one piece left, one chapter left before I wrap up this book. And first of all, can I just wholeheartedly apologize? I know I've already said sorry on the introduction for this reading vlog, and I probably have edited the entire creator's name on that clip, but let me just say sorry again for getting it wrong. So the reason why it's Mpao or MPAU is because the creator's name is Malayo Pa Ang Umaga. It's so dumb of me to not even check the book spine, but here it is. The creator's name is Malayo Pa Ang Umaga. They go by Malayo Pa Ang Umaga. And if I only knew that, I would have prepared myself better, because I'm obsessed, guys. I'm obsessed. I am in love. So in love with Libing-Isa. From the first lines, which preface the entire book, the dedication, it says, "Para sa mga papunta pa lang at sa mga wala pa roon." I felt it. I felt it in my soul that this is going to be a perfect 5-star book for me. I felt that. I felt that so early. And now that I only have one story left, because this happened to be a short story collection, now that I'm yet to wrap it up, I can say with full confidence that this book is going to end up as part of my best books of the year list by the end of the year. I'll praise this book even further during the wrap-up, but guys, definitely buy a copy of this book. I'll put a link down below. Buy a copy of Libing-Isa. It's phenomenal. I'm now over 100 pages in on the altered history of Willow Sparks, and you know what, interestingly, I started the first few pages of this book thinking, oh, it's a 3 stars. That's the prejudice that comes along with aging, you know, because everything YA you very easily dismiss as something way out of your age bracket of appreciation and enjoyment. But then the plot progressed, and I've now reached a point where my brain is somehow convinced, okay, maybe this is 4 stars. I was not expecting that the conflict that's going to be presented in this plot will be centered greatly on friendship relationships, because I was thinking that it will be rooted profoundly on, you know, the character's identity, her dissatisfaction about her current life. Well, that is true for sure. A huge factor that's very compelling right now in this book is the friendship dynamic, so interesting. I will definitely finish this before I sleep. That's the very satisfying thing about graphic novels, right? It will just really take you several hours and you're done. So, yeah, I'll finish this before I go to sleep.
Thank you.
Happy pa! Thank you to the father.
Thank you sa mga mother, daughter, sonner.
Happy Father's Day, Daddy!
Happy New Year!
Daddy, Daddy!
Daddy da? Kiki. I don't want to preface this review wrap up with yet another TMI and negative vibes, but the heavy weight of this chunker, is that something that hampered my enjoyment of this book? Because I'm not even exaggerating, okay? I'm not being dramatic here. If I would weigh this in kilograms, this is probably like 10 kilos. Had to put it down. It's so heavy. I'm a very, very lazy person, okay? I want to read lying down. I have no problem with sitting down while reading. That's fine with me. I do that in public places. But I'm partial towards lying down while reading. That's what I enjoy the most. And that's impossible with that book. So I always have to sit down while reading it. Also, a habit that I've been doing since the beginning of this year. Every single book that I've read this year, I have religiously tabbed. So imagine how much of a hardship it had been for that book. It's so heavy. Long story short, I'm giving it 3 stars. Okay. It's an okay book. It's good. It's not great for me. I just didn't think it was stellar. You get what I mean? It's not bad. It's not terrible. The art was dazzling all throughout. It's just that storytelling wise, there was just a few that I really, really loved, that I found impressive. A lot of them were okay. Some of them I don't even get or understand, so it made me feel dumb. The bad thing is, I'm giving this an even lower rating. 3.5 stars. I guess that's what happens when you hope very highly. This has such a good potential, but the ending kind of let me down. Yeah, I wish it explored more on the topic of the identity of the main character, because that's what the title promises, right? The altered history of Willow Spark. So I thought it would really focus on her. So even though I did say on my earlier clip that I liked how the friendship dynamic is presenting a very thought-provoking conflict, I felt like that stole the limelight away from what it's supposed to focus on. And the best thing about this experience in this reading vlog, our Filipino graphic novels are having their era. Liryo is surprisingly quite emotional of a read. Really, really good surprise. I've given this 5 stars. But oh my goodness, what really stole my heart, my soul, my entire being was Libing-Isa. I promised that I would praise this book further into the wrap-up, but I'm honestly lost for words. This is stunning. If you're looking to be captivated, enthralled, charmed by a graphic novel, this I would highly, highly recommend. It's such a good marriage of poetry and art. Yes, the lines here, I don't have any influence whatsoever, but I really highly encourage everyone to purchase a copy of any of these 2 books. I'll put a link down below. I promise, I promise. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope your summer has been cool, artistic, and fun so far. See you on my next reading vlog.